Hello, I'm back. I need to make some journaling cards for my little grungy envelope journal, junk journal here. I need one for here, I need one for here, and I need one for back in there. So that is my plan right now, and I pulled out some stamps, and I pulled out my Lindy's, and I also pulled out my Foundry racks, which I really haven't played with yet. And I am told you have to shake them really well. So I got the ball moving in this one. And I got the ball moving. Yikes! Uh-oh. Klutzy Crafter. I got it. Hold on. Hold on. Don't go. Don't lose faith. Hold on. I got it. I got the ball moving. And, oops, there go my stamps. Oy, I need more space. And this one, Mind. And I got the ball moving in this one, which is Statue. But I did not get the ball moving in this one, which is Sterling. And I remember seeing a couple of times that it is harder to get the little mixing ball moving in the Sterling. I'm just going to hope that that's actually okay. And I have some postcards type stamps from Tim Holtz. And I've got a couple of postage stamps from his postage stamp set, which I just dropped. And then I have, this is one of my very favorite. This is an indigo blue golden ratio, or the Fibonacci sequence. Love that. And I have some shells, and I have my crackle stamp, and I have some tea-dyed index cards. Blank index cards. I'm going to make kind of postcards. I had to cut them down a little bit so that they would fit. Give me just a sec. I'm just going to pick up the thing I just knocked over. Because, you know, that's what I do. I knock things over because I have a very small space here. Okay, so it's just on the floor now. Lower potential energy. Okay, so my thought was that I'm just going to stamp and grunge them up and make some tabs. I have some leftover envelope, grunged up envelope. I thought that would make good tabs. And I also had some texture stuff that I might try. So I thought I would start with, oh gosh, I have my some archival inks here. I have Hickory Smoke, and I have Vintage Photo, and I have Black Soot. Somewhere I have a red. I was thinking a red might be nice. Here's Barn Door. That might be good for some postagey things. And I have a Faded Jeans that might look good on a postage stamp. And then I also have some really bright colors, but I'm not feeling the super bright colors right now. And the nice thing about, here's Ground Espresso. The bright colors, yeah, not for today. All right, so that's where we're going with this. So let me start with, I'm going to start with my Fibonacci sequence. No, I'm not, because I don't have a block for that at the moment. Let me start with some crackle. And I'm going to go in with the Hickory Smoke for some background stamping. So Hickory Smoke on this kind of crackle. So the archival ink is good to start with for background stamping because it won't move. If I get this wet, so the Lindy's Magical Shakers, you have to spray with water. And I can do that on top of the archival ink because it won't move. So yeah. All right. And I want to leave some, I don't need it to be too perfect or too dark because I just want it to be background. There, that's better. Okay. And then I think I must have something darker on here because hickory smoke isn't supposed to be that dark. I probably have some vintage photo or something else left on there. So I'm just going to go in kind of lightly with this so that it is just a background. Okay. I'm going to give that a wipe this time. Yeah, it looks like I have something brown on there. I don't know what. Looks like vintage photo, but it's coming off. I suppose I should have a stamp off sheet. Do I have anything at the ready? What is over here to my left? In my pile of scraps, I'm just rummaging here. There's something that I can stamp off on. There we go. Okay, so that's good. So let me do my Fibonacci. So the golden ratio is describes the curve that describes shells in nature and that of a ram's horn. And a lot of these swirls, if you look at how a cat curls around itself, it's the curve of a cap. It's a pattern that repeats in nature often. And the numbers are a really cool sequence. It's the previous two number added together makes the third one. So it's 011, 2, 3, 5, 8, let's see, 13, 21, and so on. And they describe perfect squares. It's very cool. Okay, so we're going to do our Fibonacci in ground espresso. Yeah. I'm going to get that really well covered. And again, this is from the company Indigo Blue, and it's probably one of my all-time favorite stamps. I used it a lot in, I did a steampunk ocean one. I think I used it a lot in that one. It works well embossed. I don't think I'm going to emboss though today. Just going to put that down over the crackle and hold it for a second or 5. And voila. See, and it has, this one has the size 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, 34, because 13 plus 21 equals 34. Yeah, love that. Okay, stamping off. And that ground espresso is a nice color. Okay, so there's that. Let me put this back in its little sleeve. So there it is, Indigo Blue, golden ratio. Here is the number is IND 0502. Quintessentially English rubber stamps. Indigo Blue Tube is their YouTube station, and indigoblue.com. So that is how you get that one. This is not sponsored. I'm just enjoying the product. Okay, so let's do a shell on another one. And I'm going to do it down here because it came off a little less dark. But I think I'm going to do, I'll do the ground espresso again on this. Excellent. Stamp it off on there. And I'll give it a wipe. Excellent. Okay, there's that. And then what do I want to put on here? Do I want to maybe use the, maybe I'll use the sand dollar. Right down in here. I don't think I've used this particular one before. It's really stuck to the plastic. There we go. It's coming. Goodness gracious. It's really on there. Okay, here we go. And using ground espresso again. Because I think it will stand up in the background against some of the other things I want to put on this front. Okay, and then this one I'll put right here. Great. These silicone stamps just clean up so nicely. Okie dokie. Let me put this away. And I'm just going to quick do the back here because this is the postagey part. And I have these cute little stamps. These are Tim Holtz. One says New York Post and one says East River. And I think I'll do one in red, the East River. I grew up next to the East River. I grew up next to the East River in the 70s when it was pretty raunchy there. We used to see what we called brown trout floating by quite often when you went down. It smelled terrible. It makes a good stamp. East River. And then East River right there. And then I also have a New York stamp that I think I'm going to put next to it. And then I can cancel it out with the black. Where's my, I have a cancellation wavy thing someplace. Oh, where is that? I'll have to find that. And I'll do the New York City Express next to that. just a little change of a pop in color. Okay, there's that one. And then I have these postcard stamp things. This one has, I need one that says postcard. I'll do this postcardy one. I'll just do that right across the middle, and I think I'll do this in black soot. I don't have the line that goes down the middle, but that's okay. I can live without that, or I can just draw it in with a ruler. So postal card can go right here at the top. And I'll do that again over here. Again here. So this back bit will be where you can journal. You can write your postcards. Stamp this off here. Okie doke. And what else can we put on here? There's so many good choices. This is a fun stamp set. Let's see. This one is called Correspondence CM225. It's got some fun numbers on here. Post office, place stamp here. U.S. mail. U.S. registered. I think maybe correspondence address only. Could put that down here. Airmail, par avion. I think we want par avion. And I think we want par avion in red down here. And then I'll stop. Even though there's so many fun things. Right where the address would go. You know, I say that and I think, would this postal telegraph commercial cables fit down the center? Correspondent address, special delivery. How about the arrow? I could do the arrow down the center. That could be fun. All right, I'm just playing now. Oops, this one fell out. I have a proper cancellation one someplace. I think it's not in one of my Tim Holtz ones. I think it's on one of my kind of random other stamps. I have a bag of random other stamps. And I think, well, I could do this olive branch thing. I like the arrow. I'm going to do the arrow in black. Whoops, wrong side. Get it nice and straight. It's a little wiggly. Never used this before, obviously. Okay. Just to separate out the address. Yeah, I like that. I'll do this one the other direction, maybe. Well, that's fun. Okay. I like that arrow. There's some other fun ones. There's like this the little hand with the 2 for address and some fun numbers on there. And I like the little barcode. There's like a little barcode down here. And this little airmail kinds of, oh, this isn't going back in. Hold on. Okay, I also like these like olive branch things. That would go well in between. Lots of fun ones in there. Okay, put that away. So let's look at the fronts. This is very plain still. Put these all to the side for a moment. There's actually, I've got a little drawer behind me where they can rest. And these can go in my little stamping tray. Okay, so let's do some of these Lindy's. So I have 2 different water sprayers here. And let us shake. I'm just going to open this up. And I think this is, if I remember correctly, all you have to do is do a little bit of shaking on here. And some, that one, this color was Oktoberfest Orange. This one is Time Travel Teal. Makes me think of the TARDIS. And then we have, I'm just going to try them all. This one is Aged Copper. And then we also have some Antique Bronze. Okay. And I'm going to try my mini mister first. So this kind of went everywhere. Let's see if I can just have that not be quite so concentrated. I don't know if that's making a terrible mess there or not. We'll see. Here we go. Moment of truth. Ooh, I love, this one's coming out great. It's like magic. This one is a little intense, perhaps, up here. that came out pretty strong. This one's a little more orange. What is that? A piece of something that doesn't belong. But that's interesting, isn't it? All right, I'm going to give it a dry. I think that's what you're supposed to do. I think you're supposed to wet it and then give it a, let it with the heat. And then I will see what happens if I do some of the foundry rocks around the edges. So I'm going to heat it up and then you can fast forward. Okay. What did I just, oh my goodness. Okay. My awl just dropped, klutzy crafter, and landed in the wooden floor, pokey side down. Lordy May. Okay. So, wow. This is my favorite. The orange came out very red. So I feel like I don't feel like the Foundry Wax is appropriate for this. I think I want to tone it down a little bit with some Distress Oxide. So I think what I'm going to do, where's my acrylic block? I think I'm going to smush onto my acrylic block and then use my flicky brushes. Make sure that's all off. And just tone it down a little bit because this is a grunge without quite so much red. Okay, so there is some Distress Oxide Walnut Stain, and I will mist that. My mister needs to be refilled. And I think I'll just need more water. I am being so klutzy today. Better yet, just going to dredge that through to see if I can maybe tone down some of that red. Let that dry. Maybe I'll just do this right here on my table and just do the dredging rather than the splattering. There we go. It's a little more in keeping with the feeling of the journal. It's not quite so colorful. Get some of the edges done on this one. Dredge the edge. There we go. And then this one, well, it might take more than one dredge. Seems to reactivate the color a bit. I would have thought that the heat would have heat set it, but perhaps not. Come on. There we go. Okay, I need to dredge the edge on this one. All right. Ooh, that's dark. To reveal my. All right, that's good. I'm going to stop. Stop it, Jessica. Stop. Just need to dredge the edge. Make sure my edges get dredged. All right, I'm going to stop there, let them dry, and I will put them together and show you the results in the next video. So once again, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for fast forwarding or sticking with me to the end. I would so appreciate a thumbs up, like, and click subscribe and leave a comment. I hope you all have a great day. Stay safe. Bye-bye.